at this very second. Something extraordinary is happening outside Gracie Mansion. That is the mayor's official home. That is the mayor's official home. One of the most prestigious addresses in America. There is a mob at the gates. They have megaphones. They are screaming, shame. They are furious. But look closer at the crowd. These aren't Republicans. They aren't conservatives. They aren't the opposition. These are his people, his voters, the very people who knocked on doors, the people who donated their rent money. They believed the dream. They believed the revolution was here, and now they are watching it burn. The trigger was explosive. New Epstein files dropped. The Justice Department released them, and a name popped up. A name too close to home. Mira Nair, the filmmaker, the mother of Mayor Zohran Mamdani. She was at a party with Ghislaine Maxwell, with Bill Clinton, with Jeff Bezos, the usual suspect, the dark heart of the elite social circle. The protesters are using it. They are yelling it through the gates. We know about your mom. You lied, Zohran. But that is just the spark. The real fire is much deeper. The Epstein connection is just the cherry on top. The real story is betrayal. It is a masterclass in political deception. These people are realizing they were played. They were sold a bill of goods. Zohran Mamdani ran as a savior, a democratic socialist, a member of the DSA. He promised the moon. He promised the stars. Free buses for everyone. Frozen rents forever. Universal childcare. Government-run grocery stores. He said he would tax the rich into oblivion. He said he would dismantle the police. He promised a socialist paradise, right in the heart of capitalism, and they ate it up. 100,000 volunteers. Think about that number. 100,000 true believers. They flooded the streets. Bernie Sanders came. AOC headlined the rallies. It was supposed to be the big win, the proof that socialism works in America. He won. He beat the establishment. He became the youngest mayor in history, the first Muslim mayor. The media loved it. History was made. But then the clock struck midnight. The fantasy ended. Reality crashed into the room. The betrayal started immediately, before he even took the oath. Look at the police commissioner, Jessica Tisch, a literal billionaire. Her family name is on buildings all over the city. She built the surveillance state. She cracked down on protesters. She represents everything the socialists hate. Wealth, power, the police state. And what did Mamdani do? Did he fire her? No. He kept her. He praised her. He gave her his full support. This is the same man who tweeted, "Defund the NYPD." He called them a threat to public safety. He mocked their pain on Twitter. But the moment he got power, he hugged the billionaire commissioner close. He promised to disband the Strategic Response Group, the elite riot squad. He called them brutalizers. He said they violated rights. He promised to end them. Did he? Of course not. They are still there, patrolling the streets, under his command. Then came the tragedy. January, just days into his term. 2 fatal police shootings in one night. One in Brooklyn, one in Manhattan. Mental health crises. This was the test. This was the moment. He ran on a Department of Community Safety. No armed police for mental health calls. That was the promise. But when the shots were fired, when a 22-year-old immigrant lay dying, shot 4 times in front of his family, what did the socialist mayor say? Did he condemn the system? Did he scream for justice? No. He praised the officers. He called the situation difficult. His commissioner called them heroic. The mask didn't just slip, it fell off. His supporters were livid. They went online. 4,000 likes on a single comment. Zohran blew it. He unleashed state violence. They compared him to the people he swore to fight. They realized the truth. He used their anger to get elected, and now he uses the police to keep order. But it gets stranger. It gets more twisted. November, before the inauguration, Mamdani goes to Washington. He goes to the White House. He walks into the Oval Office and meets with Donald Trump, the enemy, the ultimate villain for his base. And what happened? Was it a fight? Was it a stand for resistance? No. It was friendly. They agreed. Trump complimented him. He said Mamdani was honest. Honest about the fiscal disaster left by the Democrats. Imagine the scene, the socialist mayor and the billionaire president, nodding in agreement. His base felt sick. They felt sold out. And they were right. Now look at the money. The free stuff. the free buses. That was the signature promise. Ride for free. Anywhere. Anytime. Governor Kathy Hochul killed it. She said, absolutely not. She refused to fund it. And Mamdani, the revolutionary, the fighter, he folded. He just accepted it. No free buses. He promised to tax the rich. A massive tax on millionaires. The governor said no. He folded again. He promised government grocery stores to fight capitalism with cheap food. How many have opened? 0. How many are planned? 0. It was a fantasy, a lie to get votes. And now the bill is due. The city has a $12 billion hole. $12 billion. The money isn't there. You can't print it. You can't wish it into existence. Businesses are fleeing. Taxpayers are leaving for Florida. And the socialist dream is dying on the vine. Even his own party is fracturing. The DSA is tearing itself apart. Some say he is a traitor. Some say he was never one of them. They have a nickname for him now, Zion, a mix of Zoran and Zionist, because he tried to play both sides on Israel. During the campaign, he was radical. He called it genocide. He led the chants. He got arrested blocking traffic. He railed against AIPAC. But watch the videos now. He edits them. He cuts out the anti-AIPAC lines. He is scrubbing the record. He is trying to pivot. He wants to be a moderate now. He says Israel has a right to exist. He talks about fighting anti-Semitism. He is trying to thread a needle. But he is stabbing everyone with it. The radicals hate him for selling out. The moderates don't trust him. The Jewish community remembers his chants. He has no friends left. Only power. He took the oath on the Quran. He said, I will not abandon my principles. I will not fear being radical. Barely a month later, every principle is gone. Defund the police? Gone. Tax the rich? Gone. Free buses? Gone. Resistance to Trump? Gone. He is governing like a standard politician, a little bit left of center, but completely establishment. He appointed real estate insiders. He appointed Wall Street advisors. He appointed people from the Bloomberg era, the very people he campaigned against. He is sitting in Gracie Mansion, surrounded by luxury, while his voters scream outside. They feel tricked, they feel used, and they should, because they were. This is the cycle. This is the lesson they refuse to learn. Socialism sounds good in a speech. It sounds good on a pamphlet, but it crashes in the real world. You cannot govern by vibes. You cannot pay bills with ideology. Brandon Johnson in Chicago proved it. His approval rating hit 6%, single digits, because he couldn't deliver. Mamdani is on the same path. He is trying to be everything to everyone, and he is becoming nothing to anyone. Too radical for the center, too moderate for the fringe, a man without a country, a mayor without a base. The protesters think the answer is more radicalism. They think he just didn't try hard enough. They think if he really believed, it would work. They are wrong. The system isn't failing because he is weak. It is failing because the promises were impossible. You cannot have it all. You cannot demonize wealth and then expect to tax it. You cannot demonize police and then expect public safety. You cannot promise free everything with an empty bank account. The chickens are coming home to roost, and they are roosting at Gracie Mansion. The mob is at the door. The emails are out. The betrayal is complete. Zoran Mamdani wanted to make history. He wanted to be the face of the future. Instead, he is the face of a scam, a political con artist, who told 100,000 people exactly what they wanted to hear, and then did exactly what he wanted to do. The revolution is over. The reality has begun, and it is going to be a long 4 years. New York City is watching. The world is watching, and the lesson is being written in real time. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the promises, and never believe a politician who offers you the world for free. Because in the end, you are the one who pays the price.